Hello my beautiful simmers and welcome back to another speed build. Welcome back guys to my YouTube channel, and I hope you had an amazing day. So I talked about this project a couple of days ago, and I'm finally recording this voiceover, and I have to say that unfortunately, because I have a lot to do, I still didn't finish the whole build while I am talking about this. I have to split this in two parts because this is one of the, not the biggest, but probably most detailed build I have done on my channel, just because as you already saw in the title, I'm making like a huge farm with every single animal that we have. But I also didn't want to place them randomly. I really wanted to make a very beautiful farm, and this is 64 by 64 lot on Hanford on Bagley. So yeah, my idea was to make a farm that you can actually use with Adventure Awaits expansion pack, and also probably if you like businesses and hobbies. Why? Because this is a multifunctional farm that you can use in like multiple ways. So you can make like a challenge type of the lot where your sim are going to, because I made like 8 beds over here, so you can bring the sims on this lot and they can do some kind of a challenge, you know, taking care of the animals, and make some kind of a elimination, you know, contest. But also you can use this as some kind of a getaway, as well as if you have businesses and hobbies, you can actually run this place as your own business, and people can, you know, use this as breakfast, bed and breakfast, and also take care of the animals. And you can actually, you know, make some simoleons of this lot. So like I said, it's multifunctional. But before I continue talking about this lot while you are watching me struggling with this build, I really want you to help me with other projects that I'm planning to do. And that was actually my first idea, but then I switched and decided to do a farm because I couldn't figure out what I'm going to actually make and how it's going to look like at the end. So like I said, my first idea was to make something for occults. Like every single occult that we have in the game, I wanted to make some kind of a, you know, build lot where they can, you know, come and do some kind of a challenge, or something like those elimination fun the competitions that we have in real life, like a Love Island and Big Brother, where you can choose, you know, who is going to win or which occult is going to be most popular one. You know, you can set a lot of different tasks for them, and also I don't know, maybe some kind of a competition, but where they can use their abilities, not abilities, but the things they are actually doing. So for example, we have spellcasters, we have vampires, we have werewolves, we have aliens, we have, you know, fairies. We have a lot of different occults, and they can use the, you know, something in that competition that it gives them a chance to win or to be eliminated. So I will also post a question on my community tab for that type of the build that I'm planning to do for the occults. But I also, if you have any cool idea, and if you're still watching this one, I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments, because I really need your help, because I really want that to look very cool and something that people will actually use. So yeah, it's not I also didn't set any you know, I didn't do any setup over here for this lot. It's just residential. So if you want this to turn into like a businesses and hobbies, you can set that. But also if you want this to be like a getaway or some kind of a challenge, you can also set those, you know, settings. But yeah, I like I said, I didn't want to do anything. Probably something you won't like, or something you have better idea than me. So basically I'm giving you like some kind of a empty canvas that you can play with and turn into something that you will like, you're going to use, have fun with. So yeah, let's just talk about this one. Oh my god, like I said, it's very huge, and I really needed time to figure out how actually it's going to look like and where the animals are going to be. And also the main house is over here, but I also needed 2 smaller houses, like bungalows for other simmers. So not simmers, for sims. Oh my god. But yeah, I needed to jump. This is the moment when I actually I didn't record this part where I needed to figure out how is this lot is going to look like, and where everything is going to be, like animals and things like that, especially because I figured that we can actually make our own custom shed for llamas and cows. So basically you will see that probably in the second part, because like I said, I divided this video in 2 parts because it was a lot to take. Honestly, it was like a huge task to swallow for me. I don't know, I even though I have a lot of fun with this, I still like struggle a lot. I really wanted this to be functional because I know that a lot of people are going to use this. And also the most important thing, it's no CC build, so everyone can use this. I really wanted to be a no CC build, even though I'm very known for my CC builds, but I know the CC build is going to be way too heavy for this type of the challenge, and also lot. And not to mention that I love using a lot of CC, so basically you will need so much time to download everything if you are not already using my builds and you have like every single set that I'm playing with all the time, like in every single build. But yeah, I decided to be a no CC build just because of the game performance, and also because of the problems sometimes that we have, like downloading the CCs and the amount of CCs that we are using. So what we actually have on this lot, so except for the main house where we are going to have like every single, like a daily normal things, like a kitchen, they can share the kitchen. But if you want to play with this with other sims, you have that system there where you can select public areas and also private areas. So do that if you have a family that lives over here, but if you don't, they can go around. But I would love, since they like have 2 additional houses, you can actually just make them not to use every single room in this house. They can use kitchen can be shared, but in those 2 small houses we have a smaller kitchen but without the actual stove. We only have microwave and small fridge. So we have kitchen but not the actual stove, so they are going to have the main breakfast, lunch and things like that in the main room and main house, but the sleeping and the rest of the activities they are going to doing in their houses, and also the bathrooms, of course. And since I figured maybe you want to do this as some kind of elimination type of the build, I also added like a small fire pit with 8 sitting like chairs, and you can make like by the end of the day or week they can choose who is going to be eliminated and things like that, like we have in the normal reality shows. So I think it's going to be very fun, and you will have a lot of fun using this lot if you want to be residential, or if you want to use this as some kind of a competition situation. So yeah, next, oh my god, I totally forgot, as for the activities, so you have to set up every single thing they are going to do. You already know the drill because if you don't, they are going to be like an hour and they will leave. And also, if you don't set up the every single activity, they will do whatever they want, do a push-ups or something like that. We don't have. Wait, do we have TV on this lot? Maybe in the main house. I'm not so sure. I will see in the next part when I decide what I'm going to do, because I still didn't finish this, like I said. But I will try to be fast and release the second part as soon as possible. But I also decided to add woodworking tables and gardening tables, so they can also have some kind of activities, because I also made a greenhouse. I also made a huge, like a garden where they can grow their own vegetables. Maybe that also could be very fun as part of the challenge. Woodworking table, making interesting items of the wood. They could be also very fun. And I didn't talk about the animals. I'm going to talk about the animals. But yeah, like I said, they also have proper, greenhouse they can use. If you decide to play, in autumn, not winter, but autumn, it's a better solution. Summer, autumn, and spring. Yeah, it's the best season for this lot and competition if you want to play with. But yeah, as far as the animals, I literally put every single animal that we have. Maybe, oh my god, wait, maybe I didn't add every single one, but everyone that you can actually have some kind of interaction, that you can interact with that animal. So I also added the birds, because I know that you can interact with the birds. I also added rabbits. Oh my god, the rabbits. I'm going to talk about the rabbits, but you will also see when I wanted to record some cute videos for beginning and also for the house tour. Oh my god, like when they want to go through the gate is opening, and I put probably way too many rabbits on this lot, and the gates I keep opening all the time while I was recording, and I was losing my mind, because the only thing you can see is literally like gates are opening all the time. Yeah, but if you don't like how much I actually added the rabbits, please remove a couple of them. I know. So the rabbits and also the birds and the butterflies. So that's some kind of additional task they can do on the slot, because I added those boxes where you can collect them. So yeah, they can also catching butterflies. They could be also very fun. What else? Oh my god. Okay, we have horses. I decided to put only 2, and I added goats and sheep, and they will share this place over here, just because I really wanted to divide. Also, I wanted to divide them and make like a separate place for the goats and also for the sheep, but I really didn't have time. I really didn't have place. I needed spacious and huge, space for the horses, because they are like the biggest animals on the farm. And next to them are cows and oh my god, the llamas. Yeah, they have like a separate little corner for them. I really wanted to divide them with gates, proper gates there, just because I don't like when they are going through the whole lot, especially because we know the horses can go inside of the house, but for this type of the lot, it's not very good for them to go around, and especially going inside of the house. So basically I really needed, even though I didn't like this part, and I still don't like this part of the lot where everything is divided with this fence. But also, like I said, I needed to be functional, and I needed the animals to be divided in their own sections. So in this farm, everything is divided by section, and you can easily go through. You have gates everywhere, everything is functional. I test this part very good, and I am freaking love this. It's going to be, and it's going to, I don't know, I think you'll have so much fun with this lot, especially if you have a bigger family, or like I said, how many times I actually said this word, like a challenge, yeah. But if you want to use it as a challenge, it's also going to be fun, because you will have a lot of simmers to actually, help around and do their own tasks. So I think it's going to be so cool, because, when you have 8 sim on the lot, they can really take care of every single animal. I put my basic, random family over here, and they literally managed to do every single task, especially when it comes to the animals. Every single animal were dirty so much. It was crazy, and they really took care of the animals, and they do every single task that I ask. I know it took like a whole day, but still, like I said, if you have 8 grown sims, you literally can do this. Yeah, so that's the reason why I decided to make this. Also, I said, yeah, oh my god, we have chickens also. So 2 cows, 2 llamas, and we have chickens. Yes, and I think I said everything about the animals. Yes, I believe so. I'm not so sure, but in the next part you will see I made very cute custom sheds for the cows and the llamas, and that also took me a lot of time. I don't know, somehow this part where I was decorating, I know it's I speed up this video, but still you can see that I really pay attention to every single corner, but still I didn't want it to exaggerate. I didn't want it to use a lot of tool mod, because I was very afraid that this is not going to be functional when you are using a lot of tool mod. But like I said, luckily I really test this and everything works fine. So yeah, fingers crossed. Oh my god, I'm so happy for this, and I'm really I don't know, I'm so excited to see some screenshots and some feedbacks from you guys. Yeah, if everything works fine. I mean, like I said, fingers crossed. But yeah, this is the garden part. I decided to use this. Oh my god, this is also could be very fun. So for example, if they can use the working table to make some kind of a wood object, maybe they can also have competition with a gardening table and make some kind of a flower arrangement or something like that. That could be also part of the challenge. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of different ideas now when I'm talking about this. So yeah, this could be so freaking cool. I love it. Like I said, I didn't touch anything about the settings. I didn't want it to mess up something. You know those things better than me. Yeah, I'm here to build, and you are here to download and enjoy in the build. And yeah, if you have any suggestion for these type of the lots, please let me know down in the comments, because I would really love to make something for you guys. Yeah, CC, no CC, doesn't matter, but still, yeah, if you enjoy, please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the part 2. Bye bye.